All dressed up for going to a revival meeting?
It so happens I'm having guests for dinner.
Wonderful. I'll go home, change my hair, fix my clothes, and...
You, Ariel, are not invited. In fact, I don't want you anywhere near this house tonight.
Who's coming? Teddy Roosevelt or Lillian Russell?
Very funny. If you must know, my fiancée and her parents.
Another fiance?
What does that mean?
Will, when are you going to stop getting engaged to all these wrong women and realize you're in love with the girl next door?
Have you know I've only been engaged twice? Okay, 3 times. But Daphne's different. She's so sophisticated and smart and beautiful and classy and...
Stop! I can already tell you're in trouble. Where did you meet this one?
It was on a boat outing on Lily Lake. It was love at first sight.
Love at first sight. When my parents moved in next door, and that very same day, you and I were making mud pies in the backyard we shared. That was love at first sight.
We were 6 years old.
So,
Ariel, people do not marry with whom they made mud pies.
well, they ought to.
Just because we live next to each other all these years does not
I could have moved. Michael O'Daughtry wanted to marry me and take me with him to Springfield. But I didn't go. And do you know why? Of course you don't. It's because before your mother died, I promised her I would look after you. And I promised the same thing to your father before he passed on.
Sneaking into my house and jumping on my back is hardly what I call looking after me.
It's just one of my many ways.
Could that be Daphne? Already?
I'll answer it.
No. Can't be them. It's too early. It must be...
It's Mrs. Bannister.
Mrs. Bannister, you're just in time. But that dress...
I've come to tell you that I can't do your play acting tonight, Mr. Singleton. My worthless son-in-law decided he wanted to go to Centerville with my Clara and see the vaudeville show they have there. So I have to babysit my 3 grandkids.
Play acting.
Mrs. Bannister, this is terrible. You promised me.
I know what I said, and I sure could use the $4, Mr. Singleton, but I just can't do it. Sorry.
Will, what's going on here?
My fiancé and her parents are going to arrive soon, and they want to meet my grandma.
Grandma, you don't have...
I'll tell you what, Mrs. Bannister. I'll pay you $5.
That's a good amount of money for pretending to be a rich grandma, Mr. Singleton, but I just can't do it. Sorry.
Mrs. Bannister, Mr. Singleton wanted you to pretend to be his grandma?
For $4.
$5.
He needed a
Why? Why?
He needed a rich grandma and I needed $4.
$5.
He wanted to impress some folks from out of town. Good night, Mr. Singleton. Sorry.
Will, I can't believe this.
Daphne doesn't think my job selling automobiles is very lucrative, so I told her I had a rich grandma who was leaving me everything in her will.
Of all the nerve.
I was desperate.
I mean, Daphne, what kind of woman would marry a man just because he was waiting around for his grandma's money?
Daphne thinks automobiles are just a passing fad, and I'm sure her parents do as well. They're coming all the way from Centerville to meet my grandma, and I don't have a grandma.
You certainly do not. Both your grandmas are long dead.
What am I gonna do?
You're gonna tell this Daphne that there's no grandma and no grandma's fortune. Furthermore, the auto business is not a passing fad, it has a great future. And if that's not good enough for your...
I just had an idea.
What?
You have a grandma.
Yes, but she's mine, and she isn't rich.
That doesn't matter. For one night, she can pretend.
Will Singleton, are you suggesting...
Your grandma's a real sweetheart. I know she'd do it for me.
She is a sweetheart, and she probably would.
But that doesn't...
Daphne, you said you promised my dying parents that you would look after me tonight, and you didn't help me. Please.
But it's so deceiving.
Please.
I don't like lying to folks.
Please.
I'll go ask her.
You're 1 in a million.
If only you realized it.
Mr. Singleton,
Yes, Mr. McGreevy?
what's with all this wine?
Oh, I didn't know if Daphne's parents invited spirits or not. Keep the bottles in the kitchen. Before dinner, I'll casually ask if anyone cares for a sip or two.
If they drink like my husband, this won't last through the soup.
Well, let's hope they're teetotalers. That's where I hope so. The wine was very expensive, but I could probably return them to Phoenix's more if they're on court.
Guess we'll go get out the wine glasses.
But for dinner, we'll have water. Plenty of water. Curbs the appetite.
Sure hope so. That chicken, it seems to be getting smaller and smaller the more I cook it.
Could be them. Tell it. Ooh.
Now wait.
What'd your grandma say?
She'll do it. She's delighted. She's going for her cheffer robe and looking for her nicest frock.
Wonderful. What mistake?
You shouldn't be answering the door when your guests arrive.
But Miss McGreevy's busy in the kitchen.
You've got Miss McGreevy involved in this charade.
She's the cook.
A pretend cook.
No, she's actually cooking dinner.
Oh. But the door's never answered by the cook. What you need is a butler or a housemaid.
I don't have a butler or a housemaid. No, Ariel, go home. Help her grandma, then send her over here. That'd be a lot more efficient. Oh no. Here's someone knocking. His thumb.
I'll get the door. You go into the dining room. I'll usher them into the sitting room. Then you make an entrance.
But,
Go!
Singleton.
Very good, sir. Right this way. Mr. Singleton is busy in the kitchen. He is conferring with our cook about dinner. May I take your hats and wraps?
Oh, please do. It was so stuffy in that carriage. I should have worn my blue one.
Thank you.
Miss, your wrap?
Well, just be careful with it.
I'll do my best. Please, make yourself comfortable.
My, what a sweet little house. Little is just the word for it.
At least he has a cook and a maid.
I don't like her. She'll be the first thing to go.
And there's a sweet little garden in back. Vegetable or floral?
I can't quite tell. William, my darling boy.
Daphne, looking lovely as always.
Oh, William, I'd like to introduce you to my father and mother. Oh, Mr. Singleton, Daphne has told us so much about you. Oh, not everything, certainly not everything, but so much all the same.
Pleased to meet you, Mrs. Zimmerman. And you too, Mr. Zimmerman.
Mr. Singleton.
Oh, isn't he everything I told you he was? Oh, and so much more, but not too much, certainly not too much.
Actually, Daphne has told us very little.
Oh, Father, don't tease. You remember what I said.
Can't recall a darn thing.
Then tonight you will learn all about William, won't you, darling?
Anything you'd like to know. Please be seated, won't you?
I was just saying to Daphne what a sweet little house you have.
It's the house I grew up in.
How charming.
It's small, but it suits my needs. Of course, when circumstances change, I'll have to move into a larger place.
Circumstances? What circumstances?
Oh, just marital, financial, you know.
Oh, William, where is your grandmother? You said she would be joining us.
Indeed, she will be. The moment. Ariel. Where's my grandma?
She was taking a stroll in the garden, Mr. Singleton. Shall I fetch her?
Yes, please do.
Very good, sir.
William and his grandmother are very close. How nice. Very, very close. Isn't that right, William?
Yes, I feel like I've known her my entire life.
What you have, I imagine. Does she live with you, William?
Oh, no, she lives right next door.
Isn't that sweet?
Is she the one who supposedly has all this money?
Roderick, the things you say, really, Father.
All I can remember about this Singleton fellow is that he has a rich grandmother. That is what I was told.
It is true, Mr. Zimmerman. My grandma is, well, positioned financially.
And William is your only heir. Certainly remember my saying that, Father.
I can recall something of the sort.
Here she is now. How lovely.
Come sit over here, Grandma.
Right next to me, Mrs. Singleton.
Can Ariel take your hat, Grandma?
What for? She just put it on me. Besides, I quite like it. I think I'll keep it on.
It is very becoming, Mrs. Singleton.
Who? Oh, yes, my hat. Thanks.
I think it is simply charming.
I live just next door, you know. It is so comforting to live right next to my favorite grandson.
You mean your only grandson, don't you, Grandma?
Is that what I mean? Then I suppose I do.
William speaks of you all the time, Mrs. Singleton.
That's nice. Who's William?
She means me, Grandma. She always calls me Will.
Isn't that darling? Will, it sounds so common.
Well, that's what his parents called him, and all the neighbors did. Isn't that right? Will.
Yes, Grandma.
Well, you'll always be William to me.
Did you know that my grandson is in the automobile business? Isn't that exciting?
Only for the time being.
I just love those new autos, though they can be pretty noisy sometimes.
They can be very noisy indeed. Automobiles are just a passing fad. They will never replace a good old reliable horse.
Perhaps, but
I've always hated to smell a hay. Don't eat any hay in a horse's carriage.
What a sweet observation.
And some of those new autos can be so pretty with the shiny stuff on them.
the chrome.
Is that what you call it? I like it.
It all looks a bit tacky to me. Give me a nice black and brown carriage with leather seats and a fine pair of horses. But carriages can be so stuffy.
Plenty of fresh air in an auto with the roof thing down. My Will has some of the most dazzling autos for sale.
Just a passing fad. The sooner William gets out of that business, the better.
Let's change the subject.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes, Ariel?
Cook wants to know if she should uncork the wine.
The wine. I didn't know if any of you guys cared for spirits or not, but I took the liberty.
Not for me, William. I never drink alcohol in any form. The same for me.
I wouldn't mind a nib or two, Will. It's good for the blood.
Mother, Mr. Singleton.
Very well, sir. I shall have a glass myself. Ariel, tell the cook to uncork the wine and bring out 3 glasses.
Better make that 4 glasses.
Mother.
I'm thirsty.
Make that 4 glasses.
Very good, sir.
I read in the newspaper just yesterday that this Ford fellow coming out with a mass production of automobiles affordable for the middle class.
That is true, Mr. Zimmerman. It's called the Model T Ford. Very reasonably priced.
Autos for the middle class? Just think of the horrors of that.
And people as well positioned as your grandmother is able to afford an automobile right now.
Do you have one of those autos, Miss Singleton?
I have 2.
You don't say. 2 autos? Now that's ridiculous.
What manufacturer are they?
Grandma doesn't know about such technical things.
Your grandmother is smarter than you think, Will. Mr. Zimmerman, one of them is blue and the other one is yellow.
That's nice.
Here's your wine, Mr. Singleton. Just the way you always like it.
Thank you, Miss McGreevy.
Oh dear. Right there.
Right? ready soon.
That's good. I'm starving.
Now, Grandma, you want to remember what the doctor said. You don't want to eat too much. You might get indigestion.
Indigestion. First I heard of this. Good wine, Will. You don't know what you're missing, dearie.
I'm sure I would have worn this stuff.
On the other hand, I'm sure you're right.
Wine is acceptable if kept in this place.
And I know just the place.
Mr. Singleton, we were just dying to meet you. Well, not really dying, a silly expression really, but you know what I mean.
Of course, and Grandma was so anxious to meet all of you.
Just dying to. Is there any more wine in that bottle?
Autumn is coming very close.
Yes, we've been lighting the lamps sooner and sooner each evening.
Yes, autumn is certainly upon us.
I hate the fall. I have to put away all my summer outfits and wear the most dreary colors. But Daphne, you have such lovely autumn dresses, that maroon outfit and the brown stripe and the gray and the black and, well, you know.
I better check to see what's taking dinner so long.
Just what I was thinking, Will. How about another drink while we wait?
Dinner is served.
Finally. Someone grab that wine bottle.
Mrs. Zimmerman, right here, please.
Thank you.
Grandma, your usual place.
Thank you, Will. My usual place.
Daphne, right here. Mrs. Zimmerman, right over there. And, we're all set. Who could ever be calling at this hour?
I shall see, Mr. Singleton.
How puzzling.
Very irregular.
Mrs. Bannister, what are you doing here?
My worthless son-in-law got a toothache and didn't want to go to Centerville after all, so here I am. But I'm in time for dinner.
But Mrs. Bannister, my grandma's taking your place.
What? I need that $5.
She's already been introduced to Will's guest as his grandma.
I need that money more than Beulah Wells does, and I got all dressed up for the occasion.
But if you go in there now, you'll ruin everything. Exactly! You ruined everything! Come with me, Mrs. Bannister. I'll introduce you as Will's other grandma. After all, a person can have two grandmas, can't they?
I did.
Wait here.
Who was it, Ariel?
Your grandma, Mr. Singleton.
My what?
Your other grandma. The one on your mother's side, Grandma Bannister.
Bannister?
Shall I get a place standing at the table?
I...
Well, don't keep the old girl waiting. Come on in, Lucy.
Beulah Wells. Will didn't tell me you were going to be here.
That's my Will, full of surprises.
He certainly is.
Daphne, Mr. and Mrs. Zimmerman. My grandma, on my mother's side.
Glad you didn't start without me.
We wouldn't think of such thing, Grandma. Would you like some wine?
Yes, please.
It, seems to be empty.
I noticed that too, Will.
I'll just ask Miss McGreevy if there's another bottle in the kitchen.
Just Mr. Singleton, just the way you always like it.
Thank you, Miss McGreevy. There isn't any of that wine left, is there?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I saw another bottle on the shelf. I'll come and uncork it.
Lucy Bannister.
Oh, that's right. My grandma, she will be joining us for dinner.
That soup smells delicious, Mrs. McGreevy.
Well, I forgot to season it. It'll take just a moment. I'll be right back.
No, we'll never get to eat.
I am afraid there has been a little mix-up.
Certainly seems that way.
Well, let me explain. inviting me to dinner, but I had to decline because I had a previous engagement. But at the very last second, that engagement got canceled, so here I am.
And we are thrilled to death that you're here. Well, not actually thrilled to death. A silly expression, really, but you know what I mean.
Sorry for the mess.
William, I had no idea you had such a large family. Are there any more of you that you haven't told us about?
Nope, just me and my two grandmas.
Such a blessing to have both grandmas.
That's what I tell myself.
Where's that wine, Will?
I don't know, Grandma.
Mr. Singleton?
Thank you, Miss McGreevy.
Finally.
I have to put.
Is this supposed to be onion soup?
Yes, it's an old family recipe.
Not my family.
Not mine either. It tastes more like water.
Grandma, mind your manners.
It does taste like water.
Daphne!
Bring it over here, Ariel.
Just leave the bottle, dearie.
Thank you, Ariel.
There's more soup if anyone wants some.
Absolutely not!
We're good. Thank you.
Come, Miss.
So tell me, which one of you two grandmothers is the one loaded with money?
She is.
Daphne, such a question. I'm totally ashamed of you. Well, not totally ashamed. A silly expression, really, but you know what I mean.
I don't believe dinner is the appropriate place to discuss money, Daphne.
But in this case, I do. We came all the way out to this Kickburg to meet William's rich grandmother, and I'd just like to know which one of the two is her.
I think it's a fair question, dearie. Pass the wine, if you please.
Grandma, I really don't think.
Thank you, Grandmother Singleton.
Thank you. I am the one who you say is loaded with money. Mrs. Bannister is just a poor relative we tolerate on occasion.
I don't like that.
Take tonight, for example. Here we all are having a nice little dinner party, and who comes crashing in?
I did not come crashing in. I was invited.
Take tonight, for example. First she says she's coming, then she says she's not. Then she shows up. Typical.
I'll have you know, that's all my worthless son-in-law's fault.
Son-in-law.
Grandma Bannister, that doesn't make any sense.
She never did. Runs in her side of the family.
I resent that.
Here's the potatoes, Mr. Singleton. Just the way you always like
It
them.
wasn't my husband who lost his
Thank you, Miss
marbles
Rickard.
and thought he was William Tecumseh Sherman.
Grandpa didn't think he was William Tecumseh Sherman. It was Stonewall Jackson, and he was the sweetest man there ever was.
Ariel!
Great. Now the maid's talking crazy. I told you she'd be the first one to go. I am very confused at this point.
Lucy Bannister, everybody knows that your twin sister went to the Looney Bin in Startersville. Probably from all those years living with you.
It was Shackleton, honey. Shows how much you know.
Struttersville? Shackleton? What's the difference? She thought she was a bullcat and had to be put away.
A hedgehog, sweetheart, not a polecat.
I don't believe there was a loony bin in Struttersville.
I'm afraid you're going to have to excuse my two grandmas. Every time they get together, they like to reminisce about old times.
William, was everyone in your family crazy? What a question to ask, Daphne. Were they?
I fear You stumbled upon a family matter that does not concern us. Perhaps we ought to depart?
Mr. Zimmerman, please don't go. I can explain everything.
I'd like to see that.
You know, for little nothing of a maid, you certainly don't know your place.
I'm no more a maid than you are a lady.
Did you hear what she said to me?
He's not dead.
Oh, this has been a very fun evening.
There's your rich relative for you, a drunk.
Don't call my grandma a drunk.
Your grandma?
Yes, she's my grandma, not Will's.
And Ariel is not my whatever. She's my best friend that's been next door for about forever.
I'm not Will's grandma either.
And what about her? Is she not your cook?
No.
Well, thank heaven for small favors.
But I do cook. Oh, goodness gracious. The chicken!
So no one here is really who they're pretending to be?
I do actually sell service automobiles, but everything else was a charade to impress you. I wanted you to think that I was financially positioned to marry your daughter, but now I see that I could not take either off.
Wait, so there's no rich grandmother?
Don't look at me. Or her.
This has been a very interesting evening. What is that awful smell?
I smell chicken. Is it time to eat?
Mr. Singleton, the chicken, it burnt. I apologize.
It's okay. Just go.
I would like to say a few words, if I may.
Listen, Daphne, your father was going to make a speech.
Not a speech, just a few words. I am a self-made man.
Sounds like a speech to me. I've heard it before.
I do not inherit money or family property or social prestige, yet today I own and operate the largest pickle company in 2 states. So the fact that Mr. Singleton was the heir to his grandmother's fortune did not impress me.
Good, because I haven't a penny.
He knows that, Grandma.
On the other hand, I am very impressed with a young man who I thought was on the ground floor of a very important industry.
What is he talking about?
The automobile industry. I believe that Mr. Ford's new autos is going to revolutionize America and replace the horse and buggy. And the men who first invested on the manufacturing sales of automobiles will become the future giants of industry.
You're right, Daphne. It is a speech.
Therefore, Mr. Singleton, I did not only give you my consent to marry my daughter, but I would also like to invest $10,000 in a little company here in town.
Bravo, Mr. What's your name?
Wait, I don't have a say in any of this?
Yes, you do, Daphne. But first, let me thank your father for his kind words. Mr. Zimmerman, I appreciate the offer, but I see now that I cannot take Daphne, you're too fine a lady for the likes of me, and you will never appreciate me for who I am. And my little business, as you call it, is about to go bankrupt. And I see now in good conscience I cannot take your money nor your daughter.
William, I hate you. I hate your stupid automobiles. I hate this town and everyone in it.
Ooh, I guess that's a no, just like you wanted, Ariel.
It appears so, Grandma.
Oh, don't upset yourself, Daphne. You'll ruin a perfectly lovely evening.
Mr. Singleton, despite your confession, I very much would like to invest in your little automobile industry here. Let's make a business deal, shall we?
Yes, Mr. Zimmerman. First, I'd like to consult with my lawyer. Will you come to the sitting room with me, please?
Oh, Will?
It'll only take a few seconds. Please?
I suppose so.
What is going on here? I think instead of pretending to be his maid, pretending to be his lawyer.
I just want to know when I'm getting my $5.
What $5?
For pretending to be his rich grandma?
He only paid me $4 for pretending to be his cook. I think you made a better grandma than you made a cook.
Whoa, hold on. You two are getting paid for this? Oh, I got a few words for my so-called grandson.
I think he's busy at the moment.
I'll talk to him later. Is there any more wine in that bottle? Western Drama Club. We are doing something new and special this year. We want you, the audience, to vote for your favorite actor during intermission. Head to the ticket booth to cast your ballot. $1 per vote and $10 for 15 votes. The money we raise goes towards our spring musical. The winner will be recognized at our end-of-year induction ceremony. Also, buy food from the concession stand. I mean, the chicken was ruined by Mrs. McGreevy, but she did do an okay job with the hot dogs and stuff. Thank you.
From when I moved. I can't do that anymore because that's what would set off that pain. Grandma asked her, she's cute.
The nurse still hasn't come back from Wilson's drugstore in Cantwell. I was expecting her back by now, but you can never tell with the nurse because sometimes they can be so slow. Oh, I hope I did right in sending her when she really ought to be here, looking after you, Grandma Huddle. But I've had such a headache all day, and I'm fresh out of headache drops. And I really need those headache drops, or well, I'll never be able to take a little nap myself before dinner. But it looks like you're having a nice little nap yourself, Grandma Huddle. So I guess you didn't meet the nurse after all? So it's all right, although all the same, the nurse should be back by now, don't you think? But I shouldn't disturb you, Grandma Huddle, because you need your rest, and I need my headache drops, so I'll just leave you in peace and go downstairs and wait on the nurse. Enjoy your sleep, Grandma Huddle, and don't mind me a bit. Grandma Huddle, I do hope you aren't upset with me for sending the nurse to Wilson's because, well, if you get cross with me, then Duncan gets angry with me because I'm not supposed to upset you because I have to be on your good side at all times because of the money. But I really want to be on your good side at all times, Grandma Huddle, because, well, you're my only living grandmother, and since Mama died, you're like a mother to me, even though you're my grandma and not my mama. So please don't be upset with me. So please don't be upset with me about the nurse, Grandma Huddle, because she ought to be back at any moment. Well, you really don't need to be napping, so I won't disturb you any longer, and I'll just tiptoe away. I can tell you're upset, Grandma Huddle, because you're giving me the silent treatment. It always makes me feel so bad when you do that. But I really am sorry. Please say you aren't upset with me, Grandma Huddle. Please. Grandma Huddle, it's me, your granddaughter Agnes. Are you sleeping? How come you're not snoring like you always do?
Put it away.
Grandma Huddle? Oh my gracious goodness. Duncan! Duncan! She's not snoring, Duncan. She's not even breathing. I think she's...
That's my boy.
Finally, after all these years. See, to me, Agnes, quite dead.
Poor Grandma Huddle.
Rich Grandma Huddle. Where'd the nurse go?
I sent her to Wilson's to give me some headache drops. Well, she ought to be back in any moment.
Never mind that. Send Daisy off to go.
It's Daisy's afternoon off. Oh, Duncan, what do we do?
Control yourself, Agnes. Go fetch Dr. Witherspoon right away.
But if Grandma Huddle is dead, Dr. Witherspoon can do much for her.
We need the doctor to write out the death certificate. And while you're both doing that, I'll go ahead and...
Y'all stay look after Grandma Huddle? Oh, that's very sweet of you, Duncan.
Will you live with me, Agnes? While you're going and getting the doctor, I'll be looking for your grandmother's will. Where do you think she keeps it?
Would Mr. Finsbury have it? He's a lawyer.
I mean, yes, but a copy somewhere here in this house. Where do you think that one is?
Well, Grandma Huddle keeps all of her important papers in her writing desk in the parlor.
Writing desk. Okay, perfect. You go get the doctor, and I'll look for the will in the writing desk.
But Duncan, shouldn't we contact Mr. Chapman at the funeral parlor?
All that can wait. Just go and do as I say, Agnes.
All right, Duncan. Poor Grandma Huddle.
Poor Grandma Huddle indeed. I've been waiting for this for years, old girl. You'd better have done right by your only granddaughter. Or else.
That's my kid.
Eleanor? 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 There you are. The front door was open and there was no one downstairs, so I just came on up. I had trouble on the steps, though. It seems I left the house wearing my reading glasses and not my regular specs. But no matter. I wanted to see you, Eleanor, my sweet. Do you know what today is? Oh, don't play coy with me. It's the 15th. You told me you would give me your answer by the 15th, don't you remember? I certainly have not forgotten. Well, it's the 15th. So what do you say? Oh, my darling Eleanor, don't greet my sincere proposal of marriage with such cold silence. And such a cold hand. But it doesn't matter. Warm or cold, this is the hand I wish to take in marriage. So give your poor Henry your answer. You know I've been patient, Eleanor dearest. I have asked you this question in the past. More than once, you will recall. But you said the 15th, and today is the 15th. So, you know, Eleanor, neither of us is getting any younger, so let us enjoy the years we have ahead of us. That sounds like her granddaughter.
Duncan!
Agnes? I'm afraid Mr. Crick isn't here. It's just your grandmother and I. He must be somewhere else. So if you'll just leave the two of us alone.
Mr. Finsbury, I didn't mean to. I had no idea you were here. My, how quickly the news travels. I know how much you cared for Grandma Huddle. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, she hasn't said no. Have you, my sweet?
I know you'd like to pay your respects in private, Mr. Finsbury, so I'll leave you in peace. And I'll go get Dr. Witherspoon to fill out the death certificate.
Death certificate?
Can't find that last will anywhere.
Was it in her writing desk?
No, it went this.
When? How?
The only thing in there was her diary, old Valentine's cards, and all the minutes from her ladies' society meetings.
Mr. Crick, I don't understand.
Well, I suppose I can go through her personal things in her closet, but it seems so inappropriate with Grandma Huddle just lying there and her not even cold yet.
Cold!
Wait a minute. We don't need to find a will, Agnes. Mr. Finsbury, you have this.
Eleanor's gone?
I mean, yeah, but her money's still in this world, and we'd like to figure out who gets that.
But it's the 15th.
Indeed it is, Mr. Finsbury. A very good date to have the death certificate signed and a will to read.
She's dead?
You know, for a lawyer, you're not very bright, are you?
I think he's in shock, Duncan, and everyone knows Mr. Finsbury has a bad heart, so please be gentle with him.
Mr. Finsbury, yeah, it's true. Grandma Huddle has passed from this world and is singing with the angels. Isn't that nice?
She had a sweet singing voice. I sat behind her in church.
You're right, Mr. Finsbury. Grandma Huddle had a very lovely singing voice, especially before she got her false teeth.
Agnes, will you let me handle this?
Mr. Crick, she sang like an angel.
Indeed she did, Mr. Finsbury. And now that she's up there with that heavenly choir, I think it's time we go over to your
Eleanor
office.
could also dance. Back in the old days, we used to waltz at the annual cotillion.
I've heard stories, Mr. Finsbury. They say when Grandma Huddle danced, her feet hardly touched the ground. Of course, that was before she got bunions on her feet.
Agnes,
I can't believe she's gone.
gone from this world, but singing and dancing in the next. Now about that will.
Will?
Yes, Mr. Finsbury. Grandma Huddle's will.
I'm her lawyer. I know all about her will.
That's what we've been trying to figure out, Mr. Finsbury.
We don't need to go to my office. I know exactly what it says.
You do?
Did you hear that, Duncan?
Mr. Finsbury, I do hope Miss Huddle has been very generous to her favorite granddaughter.
Duncan, I'm Grandma Huddle's only granddaughter.
I believe dear Eleanor was more than generous to you, my child. She has left you $2,000.
Oh my, $2,000 is nice, but what else?
I don't understand.
Eleanor had a lot more than that. A house, her stocks and bonds, 3 carriages, 2 horses, all of her jewelry.
And don't forget her collection of stuffed birds, Duncan.
Oh, blast the stuffed birds. What about the rest?
Oh, you mean the estate.
Yes, the estate.
Well, that all goes to her cousin, Flora Kipling.
What?
Yes, Eleanor was very fond of her cousin Flora.
She was. Poor, sweet Flora.
Poor sweet Flora is now rich sweet Flora. How could she do that to Agnes?
Eleanor always felt sorry for her cousin, a spinster with limited means.
She's old.
And sickly, something to do with her tonsils, I believe?
What does an old woman with chronic tonsillitis want with all that money?
Eleanor took her cousin's age into account when making out her will. So there is a codicil that says if cousin Flora dies before she did, the whole estate goes to Agnes.
And what happens after she passes? Where does that all go?
Oh, I can't tell you that, Mr. Crick. Only her lawyer can divulge that information.
But you must be Cousin Flora's lawyer, Mr. Finsbury.
You are the only lawyer in the entire town.
That's true. I hadn't thought of that.
Cousin Flora is a spinster. She has no children.
You are right about that, Agnes.
So what happens with her money?
As I recall, a third of it goes to Mrs. Sturgis, her housekeeper. The other 2/3 go to her church and various charities.
How sweet.
It's not sweet, Agnes. It's a disaster. Do you know how long I've been waiting for that money?
Ever since we got married?
Before that.
I take it that Flora Kipling is alive and well.
I saw her being pushed in her wheelchair a week or so back, and, well, she looked very well, except for her tonsils.
It's a disaster.
But Duncan, dear, I'm getting $2,000. We can buy a house of our own with that money.
We're gonna have to. Cousin Flora will own this one. No more free room and board for us. Why, Agnes will have to get a job.
Well, I'd best be going over to see Miss Flora to give her the good news. Oh, I mean the bad news about her cousin. Farewell, my dear Eleanor, and to think we almost knew the joy of wedded bliss.
What?
Yes, my dear, just today I proposed to your grandmother. Again.
What did she say?
Alas, she gave me the cold shoulder.
Oh, poor Mr. Finsbury.
I think I'm gonna go with you to Miss Kipling's house, Mr. Finsbury.
Whatever for, Duncan?
Maybe I can reason with the old girl, and if not, maybe I can get us on our list of charities. Come on, Mr. Finsbury.
Goodbye, Agnes. Try not to take this too hard, losing your dear grandmother like this. Farewell, my sweet love of my life.
Mr. Finsbury, save it for the funeral. Come on.
Duncan, what should I do?
Fire the nurse. Start packing.
What a distressing day. And I had an engagement ring all ready to give her. A curse on these reading glasses!
Engagement ring? I think Grandma Huddle was too old to get married again, or in her health wasn't very good, to say the least. But poor Mr. Finsbury, what a disappointment for the old man. And him with a bad heart and all. Oh dear, my headache has gotten much worse. Where are my headache drops? I do believe that nurse has been run over by a horse and buggy or some other unfortunate thing has happened. I think I'll grab my hat, purse, and go down to Wilson's drugstore myself. Sit still, Grimond. I'll be back before you know it.
Oh me, oh my, I don't know what to think about these flowers. So pitiful. I think that's enough fresh air, Isabel. You best bring Miss Kipling back inside now. How was she, Isabel? Perfectly quiet, Mrs. Sturgis. I do hope she didn't ask you to pick her any more flowers. No, ma'am. Oh, I'm so relieved. There are precious few left as are wanting to fill the house with flowers all the time. These have seen their day, I'm afraid. Take and toss them out. Yes, ma'am. I got you some nice cold water, Miss Flora. I know how you like a nice cool drink of water after one of your strolls in the garden. Not thirsty? All right. I know how to take no for an answer. How about a nice cup of tea then? I know how sometimes you like a nice cup of tea in the middle of the afternoon. Oh, but do we trust that new girl to make a decent pot of tea? Isabel means well, but she still has a lot to learn. Maybe we should have paid that Parker girl a little more tweak. Then she wouldn't have left us. Oh, I know what you'll say. We couldn't afford to pay more. That's true enough, I suppose. You know what? If you want tea, I'll make it myself. What do you say to that, Miss Flora? Miss Flora? You haven't drifted off asleep again, have you? You just woke up from your nap 20 minutes ago. Miss Flora. Oh me, oh my, Miss Flora, what have you gone and done? Isabel! Isabel! Yes, ma'am? Isabel, go and fetch Dr. Witherspoon right away.
Don't bother. He's not home.
Lucille! The doctor, ma'am?
It's okay, dear. You just run along.
But a doctor?
Just run along, dear.
Ma'am? I suppose you should do as Miss Grummeyer says. Yes, ma'am.
Have I got news for you, Maud?
Oh, but I have news for you, Lucille.
She's dead. Who's dead?
Miss Flora, how did you know?
I didn't. I've come to tell you Eleanor Huddle has died.
She has?
Yes, her granddaughter Agnes came looking for the doctor.
So, Eleanor is sick then?
No, dead. She wanted him to come over to the house and fill out the death certificate, but he's in Centerville.
Oh, me, oh my. I don't know what to think. Lucille, when did Eleanor Huddle die?
Within the hour is my guess. I came just as soon as Agnes left. Does it matter?
Oh, but it certainly does. If Miss Eleanor Huddle dies before Miss Flora does, then all of Eleanor's estate goes to Miss Flora.
And I'm sure that she would be very generous to you after all of these years.
But if Miss Flora dies before Eleanor does, then all of Eleanor's money goes to her granddaughter, Agnes.
You don't say.
Oh, but I do.
How did you find this out?
Old Henry Finsbury told me last Christmas after he had one too many glasses of wine punch.
So, if Miss Flora dies first, she gets everything?
Yes, except for a little bit of money to her granddaughter, but most of it goes to Miss Flora.
How long has Miss Flora been dead for?
Oh, me, oh my, I don't know. Last time I saw her breathing was just before Isabel took her for a stroll around the garden. Now look at her. Oh dear. What is it now, Isabel? Can't you see that Miss Grummeyer and I are busy?
Busy talking with Miss Flora.
There's Mr. Finsbury here, and Mr. Crick is with him. I want to speak with Miss Flora. Oh, but they can't!
Oh, for another turn around the garden.
She has?
Of course she has. Now be a good dear and take Miss Flora out to the garden, and we will see to Mr. Crick and Mr. Finsbury.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Sturgis, what if Miss Flora asks for me to pick more flowers?
Believe me, she won't. Now run along.
Lucille, what are you doing?
Don't you see, Maud? You have to prove Miss Flora died after Eleanor Huddle.
What do we do when Isabel returns with Miss Flora dead?
You will act shocked and say she must have just died. Therefore, she died after Eleanor, and therefore inherits the bundle and 1/3 of the money to you.
I see. Oh, my, I don't know what to think.
Don't think, Maud. Just do as I say.
But what do we say to them?
Not we. You will have to do this on your own. Old Finsbury and Agnes' husband know I work at the doctor's house and might get suspicious.
I guess you're right.
Of course I am. And for that little maid of yours, she won't have to act. Good luck, Maud.
What a pleasant surprise. Please, come into the sitting room.
Miss Sturgis, we have to speak with Miss Flora right away. I'm afraid it will be a surprise for her, but not a pleasant one.
Gentlemen, please be seated. Miss Flora is, at the moment, in the garden, enjoying the afternoon sunshine.
I thought she was sickly. Tonsils, isn't it?
Oh, yes, indeed, Mr. Crick. How she suffers from her tonsils.
She ought to have them out.
Oh, my, the poor thing. Her doctor doesn't think she'd survive the operation.
I'm sorry, I must not understand fully. How is it she's up and about if she's supposed to be so sickly?
Oh, no, she hasn't walked these past 2 years. And her maid, Isabel, is pushing Miss Flora around the garden in her wheelchair.
I see.
Oh, look, I believe that I'm returning right now.
Good. Because we have pressing business with her.
Just ran right to the door.
Here they are now. Did you have a lovely turn around the garden, Miss Flora? Miss Flora?
Miss Flora seems unusually quiet today, ma'am.
But she was just chatting away to me a minute ago before the 2 of you left for your little garden stroll.
Miss Flora, I fear I have some bad news to relate to you.
Oh, you mind, Mr. Finsbury. Nothing serious, I hope.
Dead. Serious?
Do you hear me, Miss Flora? It might be my eyes. I'm wearing the wrong specs, but she doesn't seem to be responding to me.
Perhaps she has fallen asleep again. The warm sunshine sometimes does it to her.
Wake her up. This is important.
If you insist, Mr. Crick. It's time to wake up, Miss Flora.
What's the matter with her?
Perhaps her tonsils are acting up again.
Miss Sturgis?
Oh dear, what is it, Isabel?
I think she's...
I may be half blind, but even I can see that this woman is dead.
Really? Let me see, Mr. Finsbury.
Oh my god.
You're right, quite dead.
ago, before you guys went for your garden stroll.
How long, Mrs. Sturgis?
10 minutes ago, I think.
The timing is essential, Mrs. Sturgis. You say 10 minutes?
But of course.
And what do you say? And what do you say, young lady?
Nurse! Why would you leave someone who's sick and old, for that matter? Nurse!
She's gonna faint.
What is it, Grandma Huddle?
Agnes, where's the nurse?
The nurse? The nurse?
Yes, Agnes. You've been taking way too many of those headache drops again. I asked where the nurse was.
Oh, the nurse. Duncan told me to fire her.
I'm sorry, what? Fire her? Oh my god, when I find that boy, she's going to be dead. Agnes. Agnes!
How did it go, Maud?
Lucille, what an ordeal. I thought I'd faint. I was so nervous.
And did that maid give anything away?
Oh no, she was the one who did faint.
Good.
I told them that Miss Flora must have died while I was pushing her around the garden.
And did they believe you?
I think so, but oh, that Mr. Cook wasn't happy about it all. Not one bit.
Of course not. Everybody knows that Duncan Crick married Agnes for the Huddle fortune.
And then Mr. Finsbury said something about a death certificate.
Dr. Witherspoon will take care of that.
Oh, I hope nothing goes wrong.
What can go wrong, Maud? Miss Flora died after Eleanor Huddle. Therefore, she inherits everything. Think of the money you'll finally have.
I suppose I could retire and buy a nice little house in the village green.
Little house? You could buy the Huddle mansion if you want it.
I don't recall what the will says about Eleanor's house.
Where is the will?
In Miss Flora's bedroom, in her dresser.
Let's go take a look at it.
If you think so.
Come on, Maud. That's better. I was a bit parched after a stroll through the garden. Man, I was really out of it for a while there. Dead to the world, you might say. Where are my flowers? I distinctly remember arranging a vase of, no, a pot of flowers right here on this table. Isabel, where are my flowers? This new girl definitely won't do. Better out and get some new flowers by myself then. If nobody else is going to.
Yeah.
Pop my back.
she was stolen.
Grave robbers? She wasn't even buried yet. Maybe the nurse took her?
Oh dear, it looks like his boss fainted again.
Not the nurse, I fired her.
Some water will revive her. You fired the nurse?
You,
I what?
you told me to, and that's what I told Grandma Huddle when she asked where the nurse was.
Where this drum?
You talked to the old lady? Not like that!
Certainly I did. I can talk to
Where
her.
am
Darling.
You actually talked to her.
It was Miss Flora. She was standing over there.
Certainly I did.
She was alive?
Yes, she asked where her flowers were.
Yes, she asked where the nurse was.
Do you know what this means, Maud? Agnes, do you know what this means? If Miss Flora is alive and Eleanor is dead, you're rich. If Grandma Huddle's alive and her cousin's dead, we're rich. Grandma Huddle.
Miss Flora!
See, Duncan, she's still alive.
Put these in water. Exhausted.
Oh, my hands and feet were freezing in that bed. Put this on the bed, Agnes.
Do as I say, girl. Grandma Huddle, we're so glad to see you're feeling better.
So glad to see you're feeling and looking a whole lot better.
I thought you were a goner for sure. It was my tonsils. It was only sort of out of it for a little bit. I don't know what came over me. Pick that up. I was sort of out of it for a while. While I was out of it, I had this dream.
While I was asleep, I had a dream. Dream
About what?
money.
Grandma Huddle, you really shouldn't worry yourself about things like that.
Miss Flora, you should be getting stressed out over money. We'll manage somehow.
Sure, you will. Who knows? Something might come up.
Can I take this?
All the same, I think I want to change my will.
I was thinking of making some changes to my will.
Your will?
Yeah. Next time I see Henry Finsbury.
I really don't think that's necessary, Grandma Huddle.
Yes. The next, I should talk to Mr. Finsbury.
Oh, Mr. Finsbury is a very busy man.
Here are my flowers.
She jumps up.
There was no one downstairs, and the
Henry, just the person we were talking about.
I talked to the coroner, and I...
Coroner, whatever for, Henry.
Eleanor?
Why do we need a coroner? Who died?
Henry? Is he dead? I wonder who's in his will.
Duncan.